welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are back at the World Tour Finals. We finished the group stage coverage in the last episode, and now we're finally going to be covering the top 8. These are going to be the last 8 competitors of the World Tour, going through it in a regular tournament format, double elimination. We're going to be starting things off here with Inzem versus Yasha. Check it out. Okay, so man, needless to say, this is a pretty hype matchup. This is one of those matchups that everybody wants to see. Two very popular, very strong players here. Two very different teams. Should be interesting. Okay, what do we got here? What's the round start? Whoa, Yasha going in for blood, but he is going to be forced to block. Cell C is monstrous at neutral, so it's very hard to not be forced into a block, but that DP is going to get the first big opening here.
Exactly when it's his time to strike, and it's not a ton of damage.
Oh, that was close. That was a close one.
So he has a huge opportunity to get this.
Whoa, man. Yeah, Yasha. Wow, I've never seen Yasha. Man, okay, hold on. I wanted to say I've never seen Yasha play this fast or this aggressive before. I think his plan here is most likely to try to get to Inzem before Inzem gets a chance to mix him up, because of the fact that Inzem's team is so good at, you know, mixing up and applying pressure. I think it's one of those things like, I need to get you before you get me.
And it's all blue health for Inzem too, so he has a huge opportunity to get this all back.
Yeah, well, look at the movement here. It's just like he's trying to cut off every single angle. My goodness, he just seems possessed right now.
Everything he thought he had some breathing room, definitely got suffocated.
And
17 here.
wow, yeah, Vegeta's dead.
Level one, and that is going to be a dead base Vegeta. He got sandwiched between the blue.
I always have to comment on it, but the damage output from this team I just think is so crazy. It's just crazy that these 3 DHCs work so well together and that they do so much damage, because a lot of teams would not have been able to kill from that health deficit right there. Like from the remaining health there with just 1-1-1, a lot of teams would not have killed, but this one does. It's just crazy that the synergy of this team is just that good in every aspect. Cell coming in. Okay, so Yasha's, okay, I was about to say he's slowing down a little bit, but well, yeah, just a little bit.
It all goes back to Yasha being able to navigate past those first 2
Vegito staggers, trying to punch the ankles. We got no assist, so now we're gonna buy time for them to come back. Assist back up. Now you gotta watch out for 17 again. The fake cross up, brother. That is just so hard to deal with, because you see the character slightly going past you, and it just forces you to make a decision right there. Like in the heat of the moment, it looks like he's about to cross you up, but because of the sword, it makes him stop short, and then you get hit on the same side. And what's messed up here is Yasha called 17 just in case he was wrong, just in case to have that extra little barrier coverage, but he ends up not needing it.
The same side. And it's that Yasha, as soon as he ran out of pressure, as soon as his string could be substantiated.
Oh my goodness, that was a crazy burst bait right there. He did the split finger shot, dashed up, did nothing but walk back. He was waiting for the burst, and once it didn't come out, he went back to just doing Banshee Blast and then moved in for the Dragon Rush.
He backed off, waited for the assist to come back.
Yeah, this is some of the most aggressive play I've ever seen from Yasha.
Nice play, Mir. Do so doesn't drop any combos.
And Cell is out of there.
Clean start to game 1 here to winter semis.
It's all
18 coming in here against a full health team. This is going to be tough.
It's just winning neutral outright and then utilizing
EX17. Super dash connects. No meter, so this is not that bad. This is going to be a good setup right here, like a good knockdown situation. But again, Yasha just backing off to get his assist back. But EX17 saves the day, yeah. He tried to do 5H into Vegito. 17 said, nah. Back up off my sister. Boom. Oh, but we don't get to confirm there. 17 pressure. Ooh, he didn't believe. He did not believe. Nice whiff punish, though. That was very Street Fighter-esque. Backdash. He whipped the 2M, and then boom. I've seen that situation in Street Fighter about 10,000 times. Low forward gets whipped, and then you get tagged by a button.
I love the level that these players have gotten to as well, because typically you're not going to be thinking of Dragon Ball FighterZ as the whip punish game.
Level 3.
The backdash placements have been so good. Now 50-50 for your troubles.
Same side. Okay, that's one.
MVP is no longer
that is one. Can we get another one?
Sparking can kill at least Yasha's
full screen, command grab, denied, burst out. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. Man, this is when you have respect for your opponent. This is when you know your opponent well enough to know, okay, they're not gonna mash on me, so I can get away. I have a little bit of leeway to mess around with, because if you're playing an opponent who's like overly aggressive to the point of like mashing, you wouldn't do something like this. So Inzem runs up and he just does a 17 call right in Yasha's face, and the lack of any action after that actually gets Yasha to tech, and he techs right into the barrier. Again, if Yasha was like a masher, that would not work, and you probably wouldn't even have the, you know, the confidence to do that. 1 into 3.
Inzem has brought himself back into the match. That was so sick too. The dash up barrier call. Yasha felt so confident.
Man, we are actually, wow, I can't believe we're actually 18 comeback is happening. But this is a Vegeta with Spark. One hit could change everything. Oh my God, and that's one hit. Yeah, oh my God.
So much of this sparking time on Inzem.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he died.
Actually do level 1 into level 3 here.
He died. Wow.
What a resounding
that is insane. Comeback denied. Let me see that again. Why did that 5H even connect? What was the scenario right there? Yeah, he's backdashing. Inzem's kind of chasing him. Reflects. Blocks that. Oh, it was just one of those moments right there. It was just a Vegito moment. It's just one of those things where it's like, look at how far away he is. Like, he blocked the 5S, and then Inzem just tried to move. He tried to move after the 5S. I believe he tried to jump, and it's just like, yeah, that your pre-jump frames, you can't block right there. And yeah, you can't really blame him. It's just this situation. He's just so far away, and you don't want to sit there forever and let him just continuously reset his pressure. So, you know, the urge to move is strong after you block that, but Yasha spaced it out just enough that he's able to tag that gap. And then it was really good that he popped Spark right here, because obviously a 5H combo on its own would not have done anything here. Like, Inzem would have gotten up and got another chance to play, but because he sparked when he did, he was able to burn through the Spark with a fully optimized combo. This was mega optimized, and then the combo was so long that he actually got to kill through the Spark. Even if the sparking was going on, I'm pretty sure it still would have killed.
But it's gonna be enough. Yasha, what a resounding confirm. He realized literally.
Okay, so we are going back in here. Will the aggression continue? What is Inzem's adjustment going to be? Oh, the super dash goes through. It seems like the pacing is still very high. Very high. Gonna be getting this knockdown. Oh, and he picks him up off of the up tech. Inzem must have tried to move here. Oh yeah, he tried to challenge with 5L and gets counter hit. Is this gonna kill? 2 assists. Ooh, big drop though. Big drop. Inzem still locked in the corner, force out the Spark. Staircase. Wow. Wow, so just not wanting to deal with the left right he DPs, and the DP obviously has a hitbox on both sides. So Inzem does get picked up even though he jumped over it.
Stop to any and all pressure that Inzem was trying to put on.
Yeah, that back
level
hitbox
3
is so clutch, and now there's no sparking for Inzem. You're taking the level 3 mix up again, and even if you block the first layer, you've got 2 assists of pressure to deal with.
Oh, that was devious. That was devious, yeah, because this is just tough because Inzem was just locked into a situation here because not only is he in a level 3 scenario, but Yasha has 2 assists on deck. So even if he blocked the mix-up right here, he was going to be in an extremely long sequence of pressure. This was going to be rough no matter what. He did a very fast cross-up into 17, and the cross-up actually comboed into the assist.
The deal within the first layer was enough.
No meter.
Losing the base Vegeta, losing the
there it goes.
Losing the point war.
And yeah, this is problematic for Inzem right here.
Yeah, honestly, just not having the sparking
down to no spark. Down to 2, excuse me, no spark. Yasha is moving. Moving. Nice, man, just landed on him.
So good. Full screen, but I love the moon jump in, finds the neutral victory there against Yasha, and is now
building. Oh, that was a big drop.
Victory there against Yasha, and is now
oh man, missed the re-jump right there, but he gets a mix-up. Oh, forced out the spark, but it left Inzem in a scramble situation. Yeah, this is man. Yeah, it's in DBFZ, you're really in a weak position when the opponent is below you on the ground. This is one of the most unfavorable positions to be in because Inzem, he does the right thing. He techs out of the corner, but Yasha hit 5L just in case Inzem had down teched. He didn't, but this forced him to switch sides and go back into the corner, and then on the way down, I'm not sure what button Inzem pressed here. He might have tried something. I'm not sure. We can't really see the animation, but he ends up getting counter hit by this 2H. And this is going to do some big damage. Sparked up. This is really going to hurt.
My goodness, yeah, Inzem. Another key piece of the puzzle might be getting deleted.
Really gonna hurt. Left, right. I think he blocked this. Yeah. Whoa. 17. 17. That's a little bit of collusion right there. 17 actually bailing Cell out there because as you can see, he's about to fire the shot when we get the screen freeze here. Screen freeze activates on that frame right there before the shot. So the full animation of the intro of the super goes through, and then as soon as the super continues, 17 is still there. He does the shot and interrupts the level 3 and basically saves Cell's life. That is pretty hilarious. Ooh, perfect attack.
Punish for the barrier and come in and thwart the super. So get a little bit more time to fight with the Cell, but how much time
and the 6M gets the opening.
Plus the rocket kick assist. Stop
oh man, here we go again. Just 18. No spark on the table. Oh, the ankles get clipped. These Vegito staggers have been trouble. Okay, big drop. We get another chance. Ooh, preemptive jump L. Gets him tagged.
And this is where it can all start. It should be, no, not even gonna go for the level
EX17. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, Inzem makes a judgment call right here. Instead of burning all his meter on a level 3, he opts to go for EX17 because EX17 obviously is very, very strong in the corner. But Yasha answers back with a delayed wake up. And the delay wake up caused Inzem to miss his meaty, and as soon as Yasha sees this, he's out of there. He IADs and hits an H to kick 17 off the screen. Bro, that is some split-second decision making. That is really nice. and then he air to airs. Nah, that's cracked.
Frugal. And it's,
That's actually cracked.
sometimes you just gotta spend it because now
And,
he might not even get the opportunity.
yeah, that's it.
As long as he
He's
optimizes,
dead.
This is gonna be Yasha taking the first set in a 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, it's looking like it right.
One.
The Android 17 is gonna be close.
No, he's
They
dead.
got 3 bars.
One.
Little boss.
One.
Yeah, with these two most definitely gonna be enough.
Sheesh. And Yasha
taking the set
takes the
2-0
first set over Inzem, opening up the top 8.
Yeah, this is something that
Man, yeah, this set was intense, dude. Like I said it a couple of times, but I gotta say it again. I have never seen Yasha play this fast. Usually Yasha plays more like reserved, you know, sort of like floaty, safe, neutral, but here he was like, nah, bro, I'm going in. And really, it just seems like what turned the tide of the match is that he just kept winning the neutral war. Like every time they went back to neutral, he just seemed to somehow get the hit. Like in every situation, even right there during Inzem's block string pressure, he ended up getting the hit. We saw this level 3 scenario. That's what knocked Vegeta off the screen. And then if I remember correctly, something happened here with Cell. I believe he ends up winning the neutral again right here. Let me see. Yeah, he zips around. No, Inzem wins the neutral right here, but unfortunately he ends up dropping his combo. I do think this might be the turning point because he was gonna get a really nice level 3 scenario here, but this drop definitely led to him losing his cell because it led to Yasha sparking. Potentially Yasha would have lost this spark if he'd been forced to level 3, but he was able to spark and then basically kill Cell off of this, which definitely put Inzem's team in a downward spiral. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. That is the beginning of top 8. As I said, we're gonna carry on and make our way all the way to grand finals, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that upcoming action. Leave a like if you like these match reviews. It helps out the channel a lot and I do greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, check out the playlist in the description at the end of the video. I just did a reaction / breakdown to Galleon, the newest character coming to Grand Blue very soon. I was shocked, and I'm still shook to find out that she is a grappler. I thought that she was going to be a zoner since she's clearly like a mage. I've never seen a mage grappler, so I'm still a little shocked by that. So if you haven't seen that, check that out when you get a chance. But as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.